Good morning, everybody. It is Friday, November 17th, 2017, here on the Rancho with the Missy Jen. And Missy Jen, good morning to you.
Good morning, Rosica.
Good morning to all of you. Only
Good
6
morning to you.
days till Thanksgiving coming up. And then, well, we're going to be fully underway with the Christmas season here on the Rancho. To that end, I decided today, with a little bit of help from Missy Jen, that we would change our background a little bit. Of course, we'll be adding to that as the holidays get closer. But Jen, it's the time of year where we're going to be enjoying our fireplace behind us again, and that's it's always a nice thing. It gives Jen a chance to yell at me for all the times I forget to turn it off.
Turn it off, and it consumes a lot of electric power.
Yeah, so I like to hear just any excuse to have Jen yell at me a little bit in the morning, but we hope you like it. We're back, change our location a little bit once in a while here on the Rancho. It is, Missy Jen, another big day for us. We have another acquisition here that I'm very happy about. We're moving, of course, towards 4K video.
4K.
4K video. And,
Okay.
I've purchased what do we have? The GoPro Hero 6 does 60 frames per second in 4K. And we have a couple other surprises. It'll be 4K video too. So we're really trying to step things up. But the one thing that we were lacking was the computing power to crunch and manipulate that data. As you know, I do a lot of edited videos. Missy Jen does edited videos. And when you step from 1080, it still takes a long time to upload a 1080, 60 frames, 60p. It takes a long time to do that. You do maybe a 20-minute video, it's going to be an hour and a half to get that uploaded. Well, if you do a 20-minute video on a 4K, it's going to be about 4 hours, 4.5 hours to get that up. Not to mention that you need to do your editing and everything else, and if you try to use a standard computer, it's going to choke it, freeze it, crash it. And
Oh,
I
yeah.
know, I tried. So we decided finally that I would bite the bullet and jump right up to the big leagues and get right to the top of the standings here. And I scored a Dell XPS 15 yesterday. And what's nice about this unit is, well, there's a lot of nice things about this. A lot of nice things about this unit, aren't they? Aren't there, Jen? And I got something for you to hold too, so you're not left out of the game. But the Dell XPS 15 this is not new, okay? It's not new, but I'm always very careful. I've always had good success on Craigslist, haven't I? I've never gotten burned on anything on Craigslist before.
Right.
Because I like to take
good
my time.
deals. Yeah.
I like to search for a long time, and I wanted a computer that could process 4K video. So therefore, you need a screen that is 4K to be able to see and appreciate that video. Also, you need to have the color that's true on it. Your average monitor that you see they're not so worried about the colors that you're seeing. So sometimes when I would edit in the past, it was too much color, it was too saturated, it was too contrasted because I could never get the way it would look and render on video compared to the way we were preparing things around here. Well, this Dell unit kind of solves a lot of that problem because it has what they call true color, and it's a very special way of rendering color. But the nice thing about this, it does have the 4K screen. It actually has what's called the infinity screen, which means that the picture almost basically goes all the way over
To
the edge. You have a very, very thin bezel on here, which is an amazing thing. The quality of it, you're not going to really be able to see there, but Jen and I, we saw that yesterday.
Yeah, we watched a 4K video, and it was amazing.
It was truly amazing. It's got great stereo. And this I was able to score. It's about a year old, but it's about, I'd say, 35% of the price of a new unit. But I wasn't going to buy until we saw who the seller was. And Jen popped her button. She was so excited when she saw. But before she
Yeah.
tells you that story, let me tell you, it has the i7 processor in it, but it has a quad core. And of course, the more
Doesn't it have
cores,
the i8?
no, it has the i7. But the more cores that it has,
Well,
the
i7 is great.
yeah, i7. Most are going to have an i7, and you think you're getting an advanced, but it's a single or dual core. This is a quad core. There's 4 different individual processors really going at it here. It has a huge.
NVIDIA. It's got an NVIDIA.
It's got the advanced NVIDIA graphics card, not the standard, but the upgraded model to be able to handle 4K gaming, and we'll talk about the gaming and what that's all about. Before it has a 200, think about a 268 gig solid state drive in here. It has 16 gigs of RAM, and this thing is just a blazer. It's top of the line. But the best thing is, Jen, that it has a touch screen on it that you can we saw that working yesterday. You can actually
touch screen.
pull things in once you put
You
our
don't
little
need
password.
you don't need a mouse or the touch
You
screen.
can just touch on things and they open up. Like we'll open up the give that a second to start up, and we'll open up the Google Chrome on here, and you can then, once you're in there, you can open up like a B&H website and things like that for photo and other stuff. So it's really a really amazing kind of unit, and I'm really thrilled that we were able to pick up that. Now I'll tell you, when we went there, this was on Craigslist, and I've been looking for a while, and Jen's been tired of hearing me complain of 4K, 4K, 4K. But what did you think when you saw the guy that was selling it, huh? A gamer.
I really liked it because he's just like me. He keeps everything neat and orderly. This thing is spotless.
This thing is spotless. And when he first bought it last year, the skin on the outside, the bamboo, was slightly wrinkled in one area. So he called Dell, and they sent him a new backup skin.
He put a new skin on,
have.
yeah.
But the screen, Jen, I mean, the screen, there's really not a mark on the unit at all. It is beautiful. It's got that sort of tactile, rubbery surface there.
Yeah.
He did put a little bamboo on the touchpad, which kind of goes with the theme of this, but he's all proud he got a $4,000 gaming system now, so he doesn't need, this just doesn't cut the mustard for that.
Yeah, he built himself a tower of power, and this wasn't cutting it.
There it is. So we got the XPS 15 Touch with really tricked out with a lot of accessories. But Jen is very impressed with our mouse that we got. He's like, I'll throw in the mouse too. And we sat there for a half hour trying to figure out where's the on button. Thing. Take that in and give a closer look at it. And I'm playing with buttons and stuff like that. And finally I started to get frustrated. What did I do, Dan, to pick it up? And I'm getting ready to throw it. Oh, and all of a sudden you bend it a little bit. And that's how you turn the that's the on and off button there. And Jen's like, you got to buy this, you got to get this unit. So you do that for hours.
It's awesome. It makes for a good toy.
It's better than the Kmart blue light special, right? So bottom line is, we jumped to the very top of the best that Dell produces, and it's a tricked out Dell too. So it's strictly going to be used for videography and video editing. It's not going to be the everyday computer. It will go on with us on the road. But if we're shooting the 4K video, we've got to be able to process. Sometimes I shoot what's called raw or very flat without color, and then using color editing software like DaVinci Resolve, it allows me to manipulate the colors and things the way I want and do the effects I want. You got to be able to have a computer that can handle that.
Raw computing power for
Yeah,
raw video
Yeah,
files.
for raw flat footage, and Jen certainly knows raw footage versus one that has a built-in codec. Like if you're using a Canon camera, or you put your GoPro on automatic, you're using a color format that they choose for you to have. Engineers have sat there, and the color scientists have said this is the best for most situations, so go with this. But we like to have more control over the video that we shoot, so we shoot in what's called shoot in a Pro Tune or RAW format. Yes, it's early in the
Really
in the morning.
early
In the
I
morning.
had a rough night.
Had a rough night. But this will be the unit that will carry us through, and I'm very lucky, Jen. The guy was onto his gaming thing, and you could tell that the thing was not, it was the kind of guy that was, well, like Jen, everything had to be so, you can look at Jen's computer and it looks like it just came out of the box after 2 or 3 years over there. My computer looks like, what would you say, Jen?
You
Jen
don't
took it
spill
to a
no
construction
coffee or hot chocolate over your computer keyboard.
They took it to a construction site. Beep,
That kind
beep.
of stuff.
All right, guys, have a, and of course, this is all made possible by your support and your viewership, which has been fantastic, and your thumbs up. So take a minute to hit us with the thumbs up. We sure appreciate it, and we love you guys for that. So we're gonna head out of here and get our Friday going. Missy Jen has a special upload on the channel today. Check that out. Updating her situation. A lot of people have asked about that, and I've specifically asked Jen to put more videos on here and keep putting more content on here. So I think she's going to be doing that more too, besides the Jen and Rosie reality TV, which I've been kind of lax in putting content up on there too. But we'll get things balanced out as we get ready to be on the road here. So thank you guys. You're the ones that make this all possible. The purchase of the GoPro, the wonderful Dell. That I gotta go make Jen some coffee here. The wonderful Dell.
I should just go back to bed.
And the upcoming surprises that you will see real soon. We love you guys. Happy Friday tonight. Teeny weeny string bikini baking. We're going to be doing my friend Phil in the UK has requested the red velvet cake. I've made them before, but not on Friday night. Teeny weeny string bikini baking. We love you guys. Jen, send them out.
Hugs, love, and kisses.